ID, please.
So hello everybody, my name is Rita, and if you're not familiar, I am with Rocket Tax. But welcome, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is going to be, I wouldn't say a long video, but I do want to kind of cover everything, and I've been getting a lot of questions, so I'm just going to go over the most frequently asked questions I've been getting from top to bottom and just go through it like that. The number one question I've been getting for the past 2-3 months is is how are you guys going to open with the coronavirus, COVID out right now? The numbers rising. A lot of you guys are pretty much saying, Rita, I don't want to come in there to be sitting around in the lobby. I'm nervous. My mom got this. My daughter's sick. I don't want to risk it. But of course, I want to do business with you guys. So we've heard you. We totally understand, and I actually completely 100% agree. So what we've done, we've taken the entire process and we made it easy and simple for you to do right from your phone, like from start to finish. So really quick, I'm gonna tell you, it's 4 steps, right? The first step is going to be, you're going to set up a one-on-one call with us. It's going to be easy peasy. I'm going to send you a text on Friday. You'll be able to you'll have my whole calendar. You have Sean's calendar. You'll be able to book your appointment straight from the text messages. Easy peasy. And then the reason we want to set up a call before you fill out anything is because with 2020 being so insane and so many different things going on, from unemployment to grants to loans to losing your job, there's so many changes going on that I want to make sure that we understand everything that's going on, so we'll be able to analyze, research what's the best strategy and game plan for you for this tax season, for this tax year. So that's why we've started everybody off this year. Even if it's 5 minutes, it's cool. Just give me 5 minutes of your time. Let's run through everything. And if everything's all good, boom, we'll send you the organizer or the questionnaire. You fill it out, you're good. So step 2, like I just said, it's going to be updating. And if you're new to us, you'll be filling out an organizer. It's easy. You can do it straight from your cell. Y'all, this is a big deal. That's like no more driving across town in January in the cold.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Taxes done. No more waiting around in the lobby for your appointment time to come around, or if it gets busy in here and you make the mistake of trying to walk in and now you like, ooh, I done made it. I don't know, I'm gonna have to catch you another day. So there's no more to back and forth, bringing back documents you forgot at home, back to the steps. So then after you do your consult, that's really super easy. Then step 2, you do your questionnaire. Then step 3. So this year we actually have a legit portal. So what a portal is it's pretty much like, it's gonna be the Rocket Tax portal. So you'll be able to get your documents on there. And I get so many calls, even though I give y'all copies and y'all paperwork and I send them to your phone. Rita, I need a copy of my paperwork. Shine, send me a copy of my paperwork. I'm at the dentist's office right now and I need it in 5 minutes. Can you guys please send it to me? I'm like, Lord, boy. So this year, literally, you'll have access literally from the palm of your hand. They have an app for Androids, they have an app for iPhones. Whatever phone you have, you can download it and you can have literally sign into it, boom, have access to your stuff all year long, 24/7, and not just your tax paperwork. Also, it's Social Security cards, IDs, driver's license, whatever you need, you'll have access to it. It's a very secure online portal. It's encrypted. Everything that we've done is literally bank level security. And that's another reason why it took us a little bit longer, because we've been working on this for years actually. So with COVID being out, it's kind of gave us the push to like really just go ahead and release it. Like just go ahead and worry. Like if you have a Facebook account or Instagram account, like you can do this. It's that simple. And then we'll also have somebody here that when you run into issues, you can give them a call and they'll continue to walk you and guide you through. So we're gonna do this, y'all. Like we're gonna do this together. So I'm super excited about that. So step 4 is you relax, you put your feet up, and you let us do the hard work of researching, preparing, and making sure that you take home exactly what you deserve, every red cent. So step 4 is easy peasy. You relax, put your feet up, and let us do all of the heavy lifting. If we need documents, it's an easy way for us to reach out and get documents. Like everything is on point. So that's the first big piece of news, is the fact that you can literally get your taxes done in the bathtub. You can get your taxes done in the bed, in the kitchen, making cookies. You can get your taxes done literally from anywhere. So like, y'all, I've been working so hard. I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all just don't know. Okay, so moving on. So we're going to cover important tax dates, important updates, and then we're going to cover stimulus. So we'll cover stimulus, and just so we know, I'm recording this on Wednesday, December the 30th. So if anything changes after then, I want y'all to know like what date I'm doing this on, so you'll be able to say, okay, these things have changed since Wednesday, or these things have changed since last week if you end up watching this a little bit later. So I just don't want y'all saying, Rita, you was wrong, Rita, you over telling stories. And nah, Wednesday, December the 30th is the day I'm recording this on. So if anything changes, it's because it changed. If there's anything different, because I literally just researched all of this stuff, all of the stimulus information I'm going to give you is going to be literally rooted in research. So back to the important dates. So oh, another thing I've been getting is, Rita, when are y'all giving away the car? Saturday, January 2nd, literally bringing in the new year with just so much positive energy, so many positive vibes. One of you guys are going to be the owner of a new car that you did not have to buy. Literally, be signing over the title. So if you didn't know, we're doing a 58-inch screen TV. We've bumped it up a little bit, $1,040, and then the car. So this is going to be crazy. We're going to do it on Facebook Live. And if you don't have Facebook, I might figure out a way to do it another way. I don't know. We haven't figured it out for the people who don't have social media. But if you don't, you probably want to get on this day, because if you do not claim your prizes in 24 hours, your name will get redrawn. So we're going to call you. If you don't pick up and we don't hear from you in 24 hours, it's going to somebody else. We're going to draw another name and draw another name. So make sure you spread the word. If you know somebody who has changed their number, or they're a client of ours, they changed their number, make sure you spread this video. And even people who don't come to us, there's so much good information that literally this will help anybody. And some people won't want to even be a part of the movement. Like, what? Your tax lady giving out cars? Yes. So definitely don't be a hater. Like, spread the information. Share this video. So back to our date. So yeah, the annual raffle is this Saturday. It's going down. Then we are officially open to start processing, start submitting January the 4th. So the appointment calendar that I just talked about, that's step 1 and how this whole thing is going to work. This is the first link that's going to be sent out Friday. I'll be sending out stuff so y'all can get tired of me. Y'all gonna hear from me so much, y'all gonna get sick of me, but I don't care, because I'm going to send it out. Y'all need to know this stuff. But the first appointment calendar is going to be out on Friday. So you'll be able to start booking your appointments starting January 4th on Friday. Advances, loans. Well, I've got this question. Are you guys doing the advances this year? When do they start? Of course we're doing the advances this year. So they start on Monday. As soon as we open, we're going to be processing them the same in the morning. So if you're ready, you can be looking at an advance as early as Monday or Tuesday. So what do I have to do? Just do your taxes as normal. That's it. These are advances on your tax refund. So once you're ready to file your taxes, it's when you're going to come in for your loan. If you're not ready, certain things like unemployment, you got to have, if you file unemployment, we cannot leave that off at all. That 1099-G that will come in the mail is mandatory that we file with it. Because now everything is computerized. IRS has everything digitized when it comes to processing. So you don't want, for any reason, you don't want to get kicked out of the computer system and sent to manual, because there's no telling when they'll review it. So when you're missing important documents, you're missing forms, your W-2 doesn't match, like whatever you filed, that all those things can get you literally kicked out and make it pretty much put you in the cycle for manual review. And ain't no telling when you get it once you get put in the manual review. Then the human eyes literally need to approve your return before they send it out. They can take weeks, they can take months. So let's just make sure we have all our documents when we file. All right, good. Okay, so when does the IRS open? When do they start accepting returns? Because even when you guys, because for example, let's just say you're not ready on Monday, that's fine. We have weeks and weeks before the IRS actually opens and begins processing returns, right? So even though the IRS hasn't came out and announced a specific date, there have been sources that say the 25th. And honestly, that doesn't sound too far off, because last year I believe it was 27th, if my memory serves me correct. So so it might be the 25th. Now, do we get our refunds any earlier this year? That's another question that I've been getting quite often. Like, because of COVID and everything going on, Are they going to send out the refunds earlier? And the short answer is going to be no. It's going to follow the same paths. Now, the reason for this is because it's actually law that they must hold it if you have the ERC credit or you have the child tax credit. It's law that they must hold it until mid-February. That's just what it is. It's written in the law. They actually have to change the law, and honestly, to be able to give us the refunds earlier. So, with that being said, I say anticipate like same as last year, around the 3rd week in February if you're claiming these credits. If you're not claiming these credits, that doesn't apply to you. You'll get yours way sooner. So, so yeah, that's that. And what you guys have been waiting for, and when I got up, I got 1,000,001 calls, the stimulus. So I'm going to run through the most frequently asked questions I've been getting regarding the stimulus, and the main one has been, first, how much is it? Like, is it $600? Is it $2,000? I've been hearing rumors. I don't know what's what. Now, as of today, Wednesday, December the 30th, it's $600 per adult and $600 per child. Now, of course, there's income thresholds, like you can't make over $112,000 if you're single, and if you're married, it's $1,200. So, of course, there's slight things with income, but for the most part, if you make $75,000 and under, it's $600 for you and $600 for your child. As of today, adult dependents that are disabled or adult dependents that are college students, as of today, you don't qualify with the bill that they passed. Now, there's some legislation going on right now, and there's movement that, you know, they're going to try to get boosted up to $2,000 and also make adult disabled dependents and college students eligible, which I think they should be. You still have expenses. I definitely don't think that should have been left out, because that's not fair. Even if you have a caretaker, they should be able to get the money for you, or you should be able to do it yourself. But whatever, that's how they wrote it into law. So yeah, so those are, as of today, that's what stands as far as the amounts. So it could go up to $2,000. We'll play it by ear. And as of today, they have started releasing funds. So a very small batch of people have already received theirs today, like with the banking that gets it the same day and the chimes and all of that. So they are starting to release them. Now, when will we receive it? When will we receive it? Now, like I said, they have started releasing them, but they're going to go in batches. So the head of the Treasury has said that we should have, we should know something within the first 3 weeks of January. So I'm not sure if that includes mailing time or if that's just the time it's going to take to release everything. But that's the timeline that's been given, the first 3 weeks in January. Okay? So, who is eligible? We kind of already talked about that. The income threshold is under $75,000. Adults, you don't have to file taxes to get it. You don't have to have income to get it. And yes, so you can't be a dependent of any kind in an adult. So 16 and below is what they consider a qualifying child. So how will it be sent? So this is the one that's like, because the first stimulus was like, whew, that was a whirlwind. So it technically will be sent in the same fashion as the earlier statements this year. As the earlier stimulus in this year, which means the IRS is going to send it to whatever's on file. But there are a couple of key differences. Now, if you were one of our clients in 2019, for example, and you went through a bank product like Republic Bank, is who we banked with last year. If you haven't updated anything in the IRS since then, right? So if you didn't go and get my payment, they get my payment portal and update your direct deposit, or if you didn't go into and send them a change of address form in the mail, and I'm not talking change of address with Republic, I'm saying change of address with the Internal Revenue Service. If you haven't done that, then it will go to Republic Bank again. Now, the difference between this time and the last time is Republic said, we don't want no parts, and I'm paraphrasing here, but we don't want nothing to do with those stimulus payments. Y'all drove us crazy last year. Crazy earlier this year. It's pretty much what I got from it, but technically, this is what he said, and I quote, we will be rejecting any stimulus payments on arrival. We are sending them back. And I spoke to managers. The manager told me this. Once the IRS receives the returned funds, they will issue the taxpayers out a check directly from them. So, honestly, rejected funds, returned funds are very, very common. So I see it a lot because I'm in this industry. But if that scares you, if that sounds scary, it just means that Republic is pretty much saying, no, we're not processing him, return to sender. It's pretty much what's happening. And when they do that, the IRS then gets it back. They have all your files and names are associated with it. They know exactly how much, exactly how many, how much each and who it goes to. So once they reject it, it pretty much then gets sent back to them, and they will typically issue a check to the address on file. Now, that's kind of like what happened last year. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I think it's going to be pretty smooth. And this is the second question I've been getting when I've been kind of communicating this to clients. I moved, Rita, what's going to happen if I moved? If you set up forwarding, they're just going to, it's probably, since IRS don't forward, they're going to send it out. Once they realize it gets sent to an address that's been forwarded, they'll send it to the new address. Just that simple. If you don't have forwarding set it up like now, like ASAP, like today if you can. Because it at least they know, okay, if it pretty much has a chance to go back and get resent to you or reissued to you. So if you don't have that set up, it might sit in a mailbox of an address you no longer live in, or somebody else may have access to the mailbox. So we definitely got to make sure everything is set up and everything is forwarded. So that's the most important thing you can do, is set up forwarding if you haven't already. So that's what I'm telling everybody, is to make sure it's forwarded. But if it's forwarded, you're going to get it in the mail. And then sometimes you can even set up informed delivery. So a lot of you guys had informed delivery last time, so you already knew exactly when it was coming. So if you had that, even better. But if you don't, that's still fine. You just kind of have to just play it by ear, and then they should open up the Get My Payment portal, because that's actually part 2 that I want to talk about. Now, if you don't know what Get My Payment is, it's pretty much the IRS pretty much has a portal that is a stimulus portal that they created just for release when they released the first stimulus. This allows people to change and update their information to wherever they live, whatever new bank account they have, if it's changed since tax season, right? So currently it's closed, but they said they will reopen it. If they reopen this before you guys get your stimulus issued, before you guys get your stimulus issues, if they reopen it, you'll just be able to go on and update your information. Easy peasy. But if they don't, expect a check in the mail. So that's pretty much what I would say the 2 options are. If they open Get My Payment portal, ding, awesome. If they don't, we just gotta wait for that check to come in the mail. So either way, you're gonna get it. It's kind of the same thing. Just Republic said that they are taking themselves out of it and they're completely hands off this time around. Okay? So I think that's it for the stimulus. All the questions I've been getting. Oh yeah, so as this never-ending 2020 story unfolds, I will definitely keep you guys posted and do updates as I learn more information, as things changes, because quickly, as you can see, things are changing fast. Even within the past 5 days, so much has happened. So I'll keep you guys posted as that rolls out. Really quickly, unemployment. I've been getting a lot of questions about unemployment. Unemployment was approved, $300 in addition to whatever the state approves you for. So for most of us, if you're here in Alabama with me, it's $275, and in a lot of neighboring states it's the same. Like California, I think it's like over $400, and it's different in a couple of other states. But for most people, it's going to be $300 plus the Alabama's $275. If you're self-employed, I think it's a little bit less. That should be in effect till mid-March. What if I didn't take out any taxes out of the unemployment I received this year? So a lot of unemployment went out this year. So some of you guys who didn't take out taxes, that's what I should do, because y'all know better. You've been coming to me, you know better. But I'm not gonna get on you too bad, because I know it's tempting, and seeing those whole amounts, I know it's hard. So I'm not even going to get on you. But some people are really nervous about will they get a lot less this year than last year. And honestly, that's such a tough question to answer, because it kind of depends on your situation last year compared to your situation this year. If you didn't take out taxes last year on the money you made, and then you took out taxes on this one, you might see a boost. Like, it just all depends. Like, it literally just depends. And that's such a tough question to answer. But that's not anything I would stress about, because a lot of times it may not even matter depending on where your income threshold falls. So I would say just when it's time, just send in all your stuff. We'll let you know what you're looking at, and then we'll strategize and see what we can do. But for now, that's not anything to really stress about. Okay. If you are currently not working, maybe you lost your job to COVID, maybe it's just been harder to find a job since COVID, but you're able, you're healthy, you're able to work. and you would like to receive unemployment, I'm going to put the link below, and everything I mentioned, the Get My Payment portal, our Facebook, literally anything I mentioned, I'm going to link it below in the video. So if you're looking at it on YouTube, you just hit that little arrow down below the video, and it'll just have all the links and all the notes and stuff that I leave for you guys. So if you would like to receive unemployment, the link is in the description. You can just start a new claim and you can file it, and I highly suggest you do. And if you need help or if you run into issues, we offer this service, so we can definitely help you with this. So that's just a little bit about unemployment. I'll also leave the link below so you guys can just submit any questions or anything that you have, and we can reach out to you and we can get this thing rolling. Okay? So if you have a business, new grants are coming out, new funding is coming out. Like, I'm gonna make it's so much. I'm gonna make an entirely separate video explaining like how to navigate that. So home-based businesses, small businesses, is definitely a lot of aid out here for you. And if you're one of those people, I'm calling you out right now. If you've been tiptoeing about starting a home-based business, if you've been tiptoeing about starting a business, period, like, now is the time. Now is the perfect time to start a business. Get your license, make it legit. Like, 2021 is the time. So many big changes happening, and you want to be a part of those changes. So we can talk more about that in depth. If you're overwhelmed and it's a similar situation, like you just got so much help going on, we also offer that service. Like applications, licenses, certifications, this is what we do. So reach out to your people if you are struggling and it's something that you want to do, but you just don't know where to get started. So I'll also leave a link below for that as well. So that is pretty much it. Thank you guys for sticking around and stuck around to the end. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really just wanted to take the time to be able to explain this to you in general. I don't want to send a message or a post, or this was, to me, I feel like the best, most personal way to reach you guys, and I honestly enjoyed doing it. Like, this is pretty awesome. I might do it more often, but definitely connect with us on Facebook, connect with us on YouTube, and don't be a hater. Share this good information, share it with your people, pass the word along. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. This will help me kind of see what I need to talk about the next time and kind of get everything together like I did this time, and be able to answer the questions that you guys have the most. So thank you guys so much. It's been a pleasure. I'll be seeing and hearing from you guys soon, and until next time, y'all, take care. Y'all be safe. Oh, and Happy New Year. If I don't talk to you between now and then, Happy New Year's. Woo! So yeah, so anyway, I will see you guys soon. Y'all be safe.